Welcome back to Unstitched with Rich and Anton.
Hey guys, welcome back to Unstitched. And this week we're going to talk about something in the gentleman's lifestyle, not just fashion. And that is, what would you rather stay at? On vacation or a weekend getaway? A hotel? Or would you like Airbnb? Anton, I know we've both tried both of them.
Right.
What's your preference?
Rich, both of them have their, pros and cons, but for me, you can't beat a hotel. Especially if you're staying in a nice hotel, that may have a suite or something like that. Like, I don't want to go too deep and just destroy this argument right off the bat. But a nice a nice hotel is, to me, is undefeated.
Yeah. I've always considered myself, probably for the last 15 years or so, to be a hotel snob.
Okay.
Meaning, if I'm going to stay at a hotel, it's got to be 4-star minimum. And that's just the way it has to be.
Right.
And the reason is you want a good experience. But I'm fighting for Airbnb this time around. And the reason I will fight for Airbnb is you get a little more room for your money. You mentioned hotel suite. And that's one of the advantages of getting a suite, especially if you have a family. You can either do a suite or get an adjoining room. But with Airbnb, you can get the whole house.
Right.
So the family can kind of spread out, or even you, if you need to go on a work trip, you have more room to work, shoot videos and shoot content like we do. It's hard to shoot good content in a hotel room. With the Airbnb, you got a nice backdrop and stuff like that. I kind of like the Airbnb for the work getaway experience. And also, like I said, for the family, like a family of 4 or more, you need a lot of space. You don't want the kids look over. There's the kids. I mean, Griswold family vacation. I hate that.
You and mama peeking over each other's shoulder at the kids. But yep, they're up. But I'm gonna tell you the problem that I have with Airbnbs. It's just sometimes it's work. Like, you go to an Airbnb, you got to worry about, if you rip the towel bar off the door, or, did I put the towels in the right place? Did I take the trash out? Oh my God, I forgot to lock you know what I'm saying? Like,
all the rules.
Yeah, it's like, and then they mess around and give you a bad rating. You don't do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? You mess around and not Airbnb, and it's already challenging enough being, You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the likelihood of you not coming back to an Airbnb is way higher than you getting kicked out of a hotel. You know what I mean?
I understand your concerns, but I got a 5-star rating on there, man. It's no problem.
You're
follow the rules.
Yeah, but you do a lot of work. Like, there's actually, like, you leave there, and when you book the place, you know what? Like, I got to keep this 5-star intact. Like, you don't want your Google rating to go down in your Airbnb, patronage. Now,
the other thing about an Airbnb, you're right, is you get a little nervous because there have been a few times where the pictures are deceiving. What you see, and then when you get there, you're like, they had a really good photographer. Because the cleanliness level sometimes isn't on par with a 4-star or 5-star hotel.
Yeah, no, and the AC's never cranked that deep. Like you go to a hotel in the summertime, that AC is undefeated, right? You go to a little Airbnb. Case in point, we went on a mountain biking trip to Vermont a couple years back. The whole house infested with ladybugs. I mean, thousands of them. We had
part of the experience.
Yeah, right. We're all rustic. Like, we're not looking for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to go buy vinegar. Oh, and that's the other thing. Generally, when you're in an Airbnb, you're compelled to buy stuff to eat there and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
a little bit.
So like you're at a hotel. I'm either continental downstairs or we're in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's convenient. The whole, like, the towel situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, and those sheets in a hotel. How many times you been to a hotel and you slept on the sheets and you're looking for the tags or you're looking for the pillows? Like, it's like the best of the best. It's the best of the best.
It is.
A lot. Like you said, 4-star better.
Yeah, 4-star better. That's why that has to be the standard. Otherwise, just get an Airbnb. One thing about the Airbnb, though, I will say, I've never tried. I always get the whole house experience.
Right.
I never tried that whole couch surfing, or you just get a room. in somebody's house.
I mean, I'm
I'm
not
not.
poo-pooing it, but we not. Come on,
I can't speak on it.
Yeah,
Unless I'm backpacking through Europe, I don't think I'm trying that.
yeah, and
You know
you're
what I
not.
mean?
There's 2 criteria you're not going to meet, and one of them is you aren't 18.
Right. Yeah, I can't just crash anywhere like that.
Yeah.
You know, old man, bad back problems, you know.
Yeah, you're in some
Not gonna happen.
hostel with water dripping on your forehead. Yeah, no, thank you.
Right. Yeah. Water torture, you know.
Yeah.
The other thing though, a pro though for Airbnbs is sometimes you get a outdoor space, which is nice. So
Yes.
if you go somewhere in the summertime, let's say the kids, they want to have a fireplace action, roast marshmallows or something like that. That's an experience you can't do at a hotel. I mean,
No.
you got to admit,
No.
it's not. Well, actually, I've seen a few hotels that do have that. I take that back.
Yeah, I mean, they have the outdoor patios and stuff, and
Yeah,
so
sometimes you can do that.
yeah, it depends where you stay. But I'll say this: you get a much more homey feel with the Airbnb. You know, you're at the Airbnb, like you really do feel like you're in a house. You got your plates, you got your seasoning.
Yeah.
Depending where you go. You know what I'm saying? So you have all the comforts of home at the Airbnb. My problem with the Airbnb is there's always some work involved. Like there's always some kind of work or some kind of thing that you want to make sure. And not that you're reckless at a hotel, but you're even more careful at an Airbnb. Like you think about the last place we went. We were going through that place with a fine-tooth comb, making sure everything was the way we left it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, there are
better ones.
Yeah, listen, you 5 stars on Google. You know what I'm saying? Rich Taylor.
Yeah, we left that place better than when we got there.
And that's the thing, so
except for the chair. But anyway,
inside
guys,
that's one day we'll tell you about it.
Yeah, many years in the future. But the last thing I want to say about the Airbnb, one of the things I do like is I'm always a big proponent of supporting local business and local community.
Okay.
So I like the Airbnb experience for staying. I usually stay in an urban area.
Yep.
And I stay right in the middle of a neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I get a little bit more of an experience of a city that's off the beaten path. So if I'm in Chicago, I'm not just downtown. I know if I get a hotel downtown, 4-star,
right,
4 or 5 star in Chicago is going to be downtown.
Right. But
if you get an Airbnb in, say, Chicago, it's going to be in one of the
in the hood
segment neighborhoods. No.
I thought you wanted you said you wanted the urban experience.
There's limits.
Oh, okay. My bad.
There's a lot of different neighborhoods though, where there's lots of different cool things that maybe the traditional tourist would not get to see. A lot of local eateries, a lot of local places to pick up little knickknacks and take home stuff. So I like that because I'm an urban explorer. I like to just get out there and see the real people of the city.
No, definitely. I can see that all day. It is nice to be in those little niche neighborhoods, those little funny named places. You know what I'm saying? That's got the little mom and pop
shop you never heard of, not Starbucks. You know what I mean? No shame on Starbucks, but you know what I mean? Just the little local spots. You know?
You could pick yourself up some fudge and some brisket like 2 doors from each other. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And somebody's, it's and it's real, a story behind it. I get it.
Yep. So that's, I guess this one's kind of a toss up. It's a tie, the Airbnb hotel. There's goods and there's bad. I'd love to know the audience. What do you guys think? You ever tried Airbnb? Do you like it? Or are you strictly hotel? Let us know in the comments. And we'll see where you guys are going to have to be the tiebreaker on this one. So we'll see where we end up.
This was Unstitched.